Please favor for me. Do this one favor for me.
What's going on, you guys? It's Candace from Giggles, where we give you the 411 on it and a little bit more. And I know, blue lips? Bitch, who are you? Hair? Who bald-headed? I remember when my hair used to stop right here. And I would be so confident with that little ponytail. But now look at me. Anyway, guys, you already know what it is. Hey, I understand I'm posting this uber duper super duper late. But what can I say? I got stuff to do. You already know the deal. It is Insecure Mondays, where I come and give you the recap for season 3 of Insecure with your girl, okay? Before I move on, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be entertained and notified when I do another upload, okay? Okay. Thank you. And make sure that you share, comment, and like this video. I have reached 100 views on my last recap of Insecure. And I'm like, oh, sis, who am I? 100 views? Thank you. Now let's get into it. So obviously we know at the end of last episode when they were, basically done with Coachella, Issa saw Chad and Lawrence in the grocery store. And they pick up from that episode. So Issa asked Lawrence at the beginning of this episode, what have you been up to? Like, what have you been doing? And it just goes into a good minute to 2 minute time stretch of Lawrence just seeing women and then beating their guts. Seeing women, beating guts. And at one point he had a Becky bent over, slapping and grabbing the butt. I'm like, oh my God, Lawrence, Lord. Homie got, what was it? Chlamydia. Remember that time that I said the show needs to show a little bit more contraceptive usage? They don't really show contraception in this show, like, at all. Can we get a scene where someone's phone buzzes and they gotta take their birth control? Can something happen where there's a condom usage? Like, and then that's what he realizes, he can't be a hoe all his life. Like, he sat at the bar with Derek and Chad, and he's just like, dog, I'm 32, like, this is getting tiring. Like, it's annoying. And, it's true, and then we come to find out in the time lapse of Lawrence's life that Chad had 2 strippers or something like that, and him and his wife broke up because, I think he was married. Yeah, him and his wife broke up because he made love to their breasts. So because Chad cheated and, like, it wasn't getting in his head, Derek asked Lawrence, would you take Issa back? Because, it's the same thing. Issa cheated on Lawrence. And Lawrence is like, hell no, I'm not going to take her back. And Chad is like, well, that's different. She's a hoe. And he's like, no, Lawrence is like, she's not a hoe. She just had a hoe tendency for a moment. And he was just like, well, regardless, I said sorry. And it's kind of like, so automatically we're supposed to take you back because you cheated and you said you're sorry. But then as soon as a female cheats on you, now she's a hoe, she's a whore, she's a slut. I think it was the first episode where it was the lift party. And that's how Nathan and Issa, met each other. Well, during the lift party, as you guys know, Nate ended up beating up the guy in the back seat because he was disrespecting Issa's car. So Lift kind of hit Issa up like, hello, we have an incident report and, we need to talk about it. So Issa texted Nathan on the side like, hey, the Lyft, is having an investigation. Give me a call about the little fight. Issa tries to get papers to throw a block party. This is what she really wants to do, is throw a block party. And unfortunately, it's mad work. Like, there's so many pieces of paper, there's so much permits. And, this lady this Latina woman was working the front desk or the civil office or whatever the case may be, where you need to get your paperwork done if you're trying to throw a block party. And Shorty was just being so rude to Issa. Like, Issa's just putting out positive vibes, and she's giving, like, love and affection. Like, I'm really trying to do something for my community. I'm really trying to build it up, bring, like, the community back together and make it, like, a really great neighborhood again. And the woman's just like, please, chick, this is your community too. You can't be positive about it and try to see if you can, like, if you can help and say, hey, well, I know this is the easy route around, or this is like the fastest route to get your permits accepted and stuff like that. No, you're just gonna be a negative Nancy about it. Any which way, now we're with Kelly, Issa, and Molly, and they're just preparing, doing the diaper, the diaper pyramid for Tiffany's baby shower for the next day. And we're all like just sitting around talking about dating and life and what's going on, and how Molly won't give the Asian dude from the previous episode when they was at Coachella a chance. And she's like, well, I don't even want to get my coat. And she's like, well, you love your coat, just get your coat from him. And she's like, no, because I don't want to date an Asian man, blah, blah, blah. And Kelly's like, well, why not? Like, why not broaden your horizons? And Molly's like, well, I see myself with a black man. I want to be with a black man. Why would I even entertain being or dating an Asian man if I want to be with a black guy? You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I be saying. This is what I said in my last video when I said, keep your opinions to yourself, because I know what I want and I know what I like, so why entertain and mess around with others? You feel what I'm saying? So they said they were going to go to Tiffany's baby shower early so they could help. So they get to Tiffany's baby shower, and it's kind of like, okay, everything's set up, everything's done, like, what's going on? And Issa's brother's there, and he's just like, you're late. She's like, the party hasn't even started yet. And one of Tiffany's other, I think, pregnant friends comes around the corner like, oh, you brought this. Oh, this is so lovely. Oh, I'm gonna bring it over here. And, like, Tiffany just looks like a, pregnant goddess in her own right. And, Issa and Molly's like, girl, we could have definitely helped. Like, we came early to help. And she's like, no, don't worry about it. You can help with the chairs if you want to. And, kind of left it at that. And Lawrence saw Issa later on in the episode, and, they just started talking and having a great conversation. Issa's just telling him her business plan and everything, and Lawrence is like, well, I got people if you need help with that, or I can help you with it, or whatever. But what I did like and this is a very subtle thing that not a lot of people would catch, is that Lawrence said, well, if you need my help on something like that, because that's what Lawrence is into, is like a business plan, business development, just let me know. Later on, Issa then says, well, it was great talking to you. Let me know if you know someone who could possibly help me. He was kind of just being over generous and over nice with it. And she was like, I still know my limits and what I should and shouldn't include myself on with you. And this is one of those things I just can't include myself in with you. So let me know if you know somebody else who could help me. But I don't think I want you touching my baby, my little project that I got going on here. Next important scene was Kelly coming in and giving the cupcakes, I think, that she baked. And somebody was like, oh, you brought the backup cupcakes. And Kelly's like, back up nothing, ho. Like, these are the cupcakes that are going to be put on the main table. And she's like, no, I think we can put these over here. And then Kelly's like, no, what you're going to do is you're going to sit here and you're going to drive them cupcakes front and center to that dessert table. Kelly's like, no, she didn't involve us in none of the baby shower. She didn't tell us when, this was happening. I feel like I'm losing my best friend. She was like, you two have each other. Like, Molly and Issa are obviously a clique inside the group, and Kelly and Tiffany are obviously a clique inside the group, and Kelly feels like she is losing her best friend to a baby, or she's just losing her in general. She hadn't heard from Nathan. She called Nathan multiple times, then called Nathan from Molly's phone, and he didn't answer. But then at the end of the party of Tiffany's baby shower, Lyft had called Issa and was just like, oh, Issa, don't worry about it. We got a statement from Nathan. It's just like, you got a statement from him today? What, I've been trying to contact my man all day? Huh, cool. Heard you. And I think in the next episodes coming, we see Issa turn a little batshit crazy, okay? over a dude. Alright, now I ain't gonna say it's just because of his pipe, but sometimes pipe will do things to you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching another recap of Insecure, episode 6 of season 3. I'm sorry it wasn't so animated and so full of life like I usually am, but like I said, it's been a long weekend. A very long weekend. I'm still deciding if I even want to talk about it, honestly. And it's just a lot has been going on. But I did 3 videos today. 3 videos in one day. I'm trying to do the 2 to 3, and I think I'm going to stick to the 3. So, yeah. I think this is going to be terrific. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for, watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you more than you know. And until then, guys, I will see you next time on Swipes and Giggles. Mwah!